Hi, good afternoon everyone. Today we are here to introduce everyone about real estate industry. My name is Felix here. This is Farina Ui. We're with IQI Real
Hi.
Estate, and okay, let's talk about a little bit of your background, Farina, before you joined the real estate.
Okay, I was flying with Singapore Airlines for 5 years. I came back in 2002, and then I joined Fitness First for a while and Celebrity Fitness as operations manager, and then thereafter I joined real estate. This will be my 12th year in the industry. Yep, yeah, 12 years.
Oh, 12 years is a long time, yeah? Okay, myself is 8 years. Okay, can you tell us why you choose real estate? I mean, you have been in beauty industry, the health industry. Why do you choose real estate? Why you choose? So, Farina, how do you stumble yourself into the real estate industry?
Just one day I bumped into an old friend in the mall, and she just happened to ask me if I want to join real estate.
But at that time you were working as?
I was with Esprit, and at that time I was already in the midst of leaving Esprit, and I just happened to bump into her.
Esprit as in the retail store?
Yes, as a branch manager.
Okay, stop. Okay, Farina, after all those years in the beauty industry, how do you end up in the real estate industry? Oh man, give it to me!
Why don't we talk about beauty industry? I didn't even mention anything about I was in beauty. All the years in beauty industry. Oh my god.
Yeah, but
you got anything in beauty?
Oh, look, the first video, the first one.
No, I just jumped Singapore to Fitness First to Celebrity.
Oh, health industry.
Health industry. Beauty industry.
Okay, explain, huh?
Oh my god.
Hi, look at it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ready, come here. Oh boy. Mình khám rồi, hỏi rối rồi.
Hỏi rồi, ok.
Video on.
So, after all those years in the health industry, how do you end up in the real estate industry?
One day I just bumped into an old friend in the mall, and she was in real estate at that time, and she asked me if I would want to join her, and I was thinking, okay, why not? I just took the chance. Yeah.
Okay, go.
Okay, so this year will be my 12 years in real estate since 2008, and I've been enjoying the journey so far. Yeah.
So 4 years after you joined, I joined you, yeah?
Yeah, it's been 8 years since you joined.
Can you remember why I chose to join you? It was at that time when there was a deal where the commission was as much as my whole year's salary, and that's when I started to think that I have to go into that industry. I'm in the wrong industry.
So he left his
I
family
was
business.
running my own
Yeah.
family business at that time. We were doing great actually, and it's just that it's about HR, human resources, looking after people, you know, company paying us slowly and all that. It's an industrial service industry that time, and I just thought real estate is the next thing.
No, but also when I joined real estate, at that time there was no ways. I didn't know Penang very well because I started doing everywhere, you know.
Yeah, I'm your Waze and your driver at that time.
I went to Green Lane, up to Bayang Baru, up to Baru Fringhi, up to Bayan Lepas, all over, you know, because I just wanted to do whatever.
That was what
I
you
can.
did. You covered the whole island, Penang Island, but in fact, I slowly come into the picture as your driver and your bodyguard at that time, I think, because you don't know where this apartment is, where that apartment is, and I just have to pick you up and go along.
Yeah.
So that's how we go into the business together, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there have been times where we experienced some bad and good experience, yeah.
Yeah. I think there was once, actually a couple of times, we were being undercut by different kind of parties and.
No, there was this one incident where you almost gave up. I remember the buyer called you, interested in one unit, and the owner was an Indonesian. The nephew was handling the case.
Yeah. So
And he paid up the earnest deposit, but the nephew just did not turn up to sign the SMP.
yeah, and they went direct eventually.
No.
The nephew took some time to get back to us on the SMP signing, and we found out
Eventually, we found out that
the nephew
actually sold the unit to someone else at a higher price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my buyer wanted to take this matter to court.
Because of this, I think you gave up, and you just totally don't want to do the business anymore.
Yeah, I felt that that was enough. I didn't want to get involved, and
Yeah, but a few months down the road, I think we can say it's luck. Yeah, another owner called, I think, then telling you that he has got a buyer, but he wants you to handle the SMP for him and will pay you the commission.
yeah,
So at that time, you have already given up. So we have to quickly find a new agency to sign up just to handle the matter. So that's how we go into another agency, and
yeah. Sometimes you just have to persevere. When you face some challenging times, you persevere, and then luck is on your side, and also timing. And then I represented the seller, and he paid me commission, and I was thinking, okay,
let's go back to the industry again.
I'll go back to real estate. Yeah.
Yeah, what about a happy experience? Yeah, things that that come, like things like that, it come by itself. The owner call you and give you the case, and you just handle. This is not the only one, yeah.
Yeah.
I think just before MCO you had one also. The owner called you and said, "Hey, handle this for me."
Yeah.
And it's still in pending, right? For during this MCO. There are also a lot of experience where big deals been done.
Yeah.
Share with us your happy moments.
Yeah, I mean, basically, you just have to give good service, to your landlords, especially your tenants, your buyers, and they will come back to you to represent them, to get them a tenant, or if they have a buyer, they want you to represent them, to handle paperwork and documentations and things like that.
So, the other topic, I asked you happy experience.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
now you said
Silakan bagi jom ni.
I'm happy.
Player bird. We have had some good experience too, yeah.
Yes. I think there were a few units that I closed even before the developer obtained the OC of the building.
Which project is this?
It was in Green Lane, and one in Tanjung Bunga. The OC was not obtained, and I had ready buyers, and we closed the deals almost immediately without viewing. And I still remember there was one case I met up with the buyer at Green Lane McDonald's to sign the offer letter to purchase.
The Tanjung Bunga one is also from my office neighbor. I think he's the main con for the project.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so it's a contra units from the developer to the contractor, and we happen to get the units from him, and it's actually selling at below selling price. So yeah, we got a few buyers before the OC obtained also. That was one of the good happy experience. Yeah,
We don't
And-
have to view. We close the deals.
For my case, since I joined 8 years ago, it was 1 year and 3 months I could not close any deal. Yeah, I know that I could not close any deal, so I asked her to come in and help me, and eventually she closed all my appointments. Yeah, not my deals, but all my appointments. So my first deal came in Quayside in Tanjung Tokong, and it was actually it was also newly developed, and the OC was obtained, but only few units we can access. But this unit we could not access. The owner is Malaysian but working in Hong Kong. So I was with these Hong Kong buyers at that time, and I have with me a laser pointer because we could not go up to that tower. So we were at that swimming pool, and I used a laser pointer to point at that unit. How do I know that's the unit? Because of the address that the owner gave me, and I went and checked with the management, and they told me that's the unit, how is it facing and all. So at the pool area with the laser pointer and the buyers down there, I pointed to that unit, and they just buy it. And that same buyer went back to Hong Kong and came back with a few friends, and they buy a few units. So those are the good experience that we had in our days in real estate.
Yeah.
Without even showing the unit, one person buy, went back, came back, and buy a few more. Wow, that's good experience. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, stop.
Stop, Dylan. Okay, next question.
No.
Nah, it's an ending lah.
Ah.
It's an ending lah. But I don't think at karaoke lah. With all these years, 12 years, 8 years in the real estate, selling property, rental property, do you think we should encourage more people to join the real estate industry?
Yes, of course.
So we joined IQI in November last year. So you want to share something about IQI?
Yeah, I think it's a.
Walao.
Why not? We want. Totally.
With all this experience, 12 years and 8 years in the real estate industry, I think we are in the rental market, we are in the selling market, we are in the industrial market. Do you think we should encourage more people to join the real estate industry?
Yes, of course.
What do you think will be the good age group for these people to join us? Do you think it's the younger age group?
Anyone basically, from young, middle age to retirees. Yes, you can join real estate anytime. You know?
Okay, so we joined IQI in November last year, and we've been very happy about it. What do you think about IQI? Have you anything to say about IQI?
It's they have given us good support, and the backend system is very good. And
Since we joined IQI, we've been very active because this has been a very slow market for the past 3 years. But once we joined IQI, everything just got back. We became very busy, and listing has been coming in. We've been closing deals and all this. So yeah. So real estate industry is the industry for you to join if you want to make big bucks, of course. And IQI is the one because we are going to change the industry as a whole together. We are not going to be the old house trading, brokering agency. It's all about technology now. We are fast and we are global. That's it for now. Bye bye and welcome to IQI. Okay, Farina, after all those years in the beauty industry, how do you end up in the real estate industry?
Oh, lu kan branch manager?
Ni, lu mesti Stop.